questions. Here's the first TikTok question. Bang, bow, bang, bow. First question.
All right. Hi, guys. So my name is Lana De La Cruz. I am doing this podcast as a way to get a good grade for my communications course. And our application that we're going to be talking about today, our social media platform, is going to be TikTok. And here we have our famous TikTok influencer, Dominican John. And all right, let's just get right to it.
Let's get into it.
Okay. Try to find the questions again. So can you share any tips for effectively integrating sponsored content into your TikTok videos without compromising authenticity?
I will tell you off the top of my head that a lot of brands contact creators and want it their way and want us to mention Chipotle 5 times or mention Staples 5 times when the content that we make, like I said, if I do news content or if I do basketball content, I need to start out the way I always start out because I know that that's the way that's going to go viral. Mm-hmm. And I understand you want a product placement. I understand I have to say it 3-4 times, but these sponsorships and these brand deals that these creators get ruin what we're benefiting, like how they're going to benefit off us. So there's a grown man that finally understands TikTok is working, Instagram is working, social media is working. And when they finally contact that creator, they're like, yep, we want it this way. Like the ads on TV, like a commercial. Mm-hmm. We're not making commercials. We're making content that's going to be relevant to and relatable to the fans that we have and the demographic that we have. And if you want us to reach out to this group of people, you're going to have to listen to our way, and we're going to still try to implement what you want us to implement.
Makes sense. Okay, and then similar to the other one that we did, how do you basically deal with the negative feedback and the criticism that you're exposed to as an influencer on TikTok?
So with social media, I always say our haters are our number one fans. And those people that comment and say I'm the bald guy, or they'll make fun of my dyed beard, those comments that I'm responding to, and I spend 90% of my day just responding to every single comment, they don't understand that the video in the background is always being replayed. Mm-hmm. So if the video in the background is being replayed, I'm accruing all these views while they're constantly hating.
Yeah.
But in reality, I always say your friends and family aren't going to be the ones that support you. Mm-hmm. It's always easier, and I always tell my friends that I need to back off your content because I might not be a fan of your content, and I might not view your content from beginning to end or support your content, but I could support you in different ways. Because if you allow me or you send me your videos and ask for my support, my comment isn't going to benefit you as it would if a fan actually watched your video 2-3 times.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. And then in lieu of this whole TikTok ban talk that's going on, how do you feel about it? How do you feel like that's going to affect your trajectory as an influencer? And what are your recommendations for these policymakers and these people that are trying to take away this platform?
I will say TikTok isn't going nowhere. We've been trying to get banned 4 or 5 times already, and it hasn't happened. We have old generation of 60-plus-year-olds in a room that don't know how to use their phones. Why do I know that? Because we help our grandparents out. We help our parents try to open the camera app. We help our parents try to take their first selfie or how to record a video. And these are the people that are making the decisions on an app that people with mental health are helping millions of people. People with businesses are making millions of dollars and supporting themselves. And we're in a generation where social media itself, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, they all have the same amount of features and the same exact features, whether it's short spotlight, these short form content, whether it's live streaming, or whether it's long form content. These platforms are still going to be there regardless if TikTok is there or not, and we'll be able to head on over and still benefit off the things that we do, and they're going to find us regardless. Mm-hmm. So if we have 1 million followers on this platform, we might get 150 or 200,000 people find us on YouTube or find us on Instagram or find us on Facebook. But when it comes down to, like I mentioned, we're allowing all these apps, when we download them, Apple legally has to say, do you allow them to track our information? Because they've been selling it to Amazon. They've been selling it to Walmart. We get ads. If we start talking about hair products, in the next 10, 15 minutes, you open up the app it's going to give you a hair product.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because Siri is listening to us and selling our information.
Mm-hmm.
So if TikTok's selling our information, but then we're getting settlement deals from Facebook and settlement deals from all these apps that have done it in the past, or now that Apple's legally asking, hey, do you want to allow this app to take your information? I just click allow, because what is TikTok going to steal from us besides our names, our birthdays, and the favorite song that we like to dance to?
Mm-hmm. Why do you feel like with TikTok though it's become so controversial and like that they just keep going at it, like, and they keep pushing for it? Why aren't they trying to ban Facebook and Instagram and all these other apps?
Well, Facebook, Instagram, and all these platforms are in America, and they're American-based content platforms.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok's overseas, but after the first ban or two that they try to hit us with, they already implemented them to be mainly in the United States. So I'm pretty sure we're out of Texas, because I get paid and it says Texas TikTok. Their main source and their main information and our information is all stored in Texas, where no one, not even the government, is allowed to get the information that they accrue through the years of us watching content and what we like to watch. So we're now a U.S. based platform, just like anybody else, but they can't destroy us like they do in their little room of elderly, like they do with Mark Zuckerberg and all these other platforms.
It makes sense. Well, I guess that'll conclude our interview, since we got to keep it nice, short, and simple and concise.
Before we go, how has TikTok helped you in your business today?
So I feel like TikTok has definitely exposed me to a lot of not used to it. I feel like TikTok has definitely exposed me to a lot more information and a lot more like Instagram worthy material and how to make them happen. They have a lot of tutorials. They have a lot of like a lot of information on just how to promote your content, like how to just start making these videos that are just how-tos and DIYs and all this stuff that, like you said, younger generations just love to sit down and just like flip through them and just watch and be like, I could make that one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just me posting the final product on my page, or, you know, just posting the party that I did on Snapchat. Like the TikTok is a lot more, I feel like, hands-on, and yeah, it's been very useful in my career, because a lot of the times now I don't have to sit through YouTube and watch 5-10 minute videos. I can just go on TikTok, and on quick 2 minutes I'll be able to see all the steps to a bouquet that I want to create or something like that, you know? So it's been pretty useful. It has helped me save a lot of time.
All those keywords are magically helping when you say how to bouquet, and you write that as your status, and you write that on the video, and you write that in your hashtags. That's going to be the first video that pops up when you search it. And that's how business rolls.
Yep. Now time to be like you and start getting paid for it, you know? All right. Money. Yeah, I guess that concludes our interview. Thank you so much for tuning in. What do you have, like a little catchphrase or something?